shadows till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Fueled by
welcome back, wonderful people. Taps the sign. We're here for Athena League. We are back for another game. You might have been here earlier when we watched one of the Division 1 games. We're here for a Division 2 game now. We're here for Daiboken versus Mafiosos. Yeah, I'll get the prediction up in a second. The veto should be starting in 3 minutes time. Glad that it's not any higher than that because I can't really count past 4. But I will get that sorted for you wonderful people. Manage prediction. Who wins Daiboken or Mafio? I spelled that wrong so many times. And the game is meant to start... You know what? I'll give you 15 minutes. I'll give 15 minutes for it because I do worry that potentially may have some delays starting. CS games never start on time. Now, if you're wondering who these two teams are, which players they include, I am so glad you asked. What we will do is we will pull up the match page on screen and you can have a little look with me. On the side of Daiboken, we have Sniffles, Embalax, CYS, Stash, Ruin. Ruin being a player that I think kind of impressed me. They had a rough game the other day. That is not the match that I am looking for. I am looking for this match. Same team there. Mafiosos, we've got Mality, Unknown, Anakin, Glimmer, and Donkia. They played versus Control Esports FE earlier and didn't have the most amazing showing, but they clawed it back a little bit. But I think Born to Lose and Control being the top teams of Div 2, so Stash is French, are they? Ooh, another French player enters the fray. I also see Jody in chat. Jody of Born to Lose, the team that were born to win. Absolute goat. Now, we do have the wonderful Arnie is in place to do some observing for us. I also have Bilbo Camphor in the meantime. He's hiding and being a little goofy at the moment. We have joint TikTok time where I just sit in my room on my bed, which is directly next to his tank, and I just play TikToks, and he sits enamored by the weird sounds that are coming out. This is the face of a fish that has heard the Tung Tung Sahur song. Don't know what he made of it, I'll be honest with you. Don't think he particularly liked it. You know what? Fair dues. Veto should be starting, well, as we speak. Ooh, I need with the music. Can you send me the match room page? I can indeed. I can indeed. I'll put it in chat. There you go. Okay. Ooh, everything's going wrong. Okay, let me load up the page so that we can. My stream deck. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's OBS. You don't want to see that. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Veto time. How are we feeling? I actually don't know how this is going to go. I haven't seen enough from either of these teams to be able to make a call either way. Anubis going out early. I'm not upset about it. Okay. Mafioso's turn to ban. I actually don't... No, let's have a look. Rip. Twisted was on this team. They've got some banger names on the lineup here. Wait. I recognize some of these names. Why is there a Frenchman in Mafiosos? I am unsure what you mean. Pretty nice music, actually. I love how my Twitch is telling me that my stream is unstable. Bro, I'm telling you, that's not because of the bitrate. I'm telling you, it's because I'm me. Is that loud? Where? Who on the team? If there's a genuine concern that there is somebody that is not meant to be playing, because this is meant to be all women's league, all women's. Have we got breaking news? There's scandal at hand here. We load up the Athena League Discord. Who are we looking at? I'll do some. I would raise that, if you've got any concerns, I'd raise that to in the Discord, because I don't know how they've done the verification process. Yeah, I would raise that in the Discord, I think, if you've got a concern about it. Comes down to Mirage or Overpass. Realistically, we'll be playing on Mirage, won't we? Where do I recognize this from? Oh, straight up throwing it back. Which I will not be doing on broadcast. Unless we reach 600 followers, in which case, I will still not be throwing it back. But it's so exciting that I've almost hit... I think my goal is by the end of 2026 to have 1,000 followers on Twitch. I hope that's an achievable goal, but I fear it may not be. We'll see, we'll see. Predictions, has anyone put... nobody's really put prediction either way. I don't think this is going to be a game that people particularly feel strongly about any which way. They played in ESL Impact Season 6, so I'm assuming that they are all okay. I mean, send that over to you quickly. Hello there. Welcome to the chat. So we're just waiting for the game to start. We're going to be playing on Mirage, by the way. That's the map that we're going to be playing on. Let me just put the starting soon text up so nobody gets annoyed that we're not watching the game. The game is still a couple of minutes out, so hence fish. Banger. Okay. Ooh, that's not the button I want to press. Okay. Let me check on the match feed. Make sure that everything's live. It is. Lovely. Expectations coming into this one. I'm expecting big things and a victory from Mafiosos. That's where I'd be leaning, I'd be leaning towards a Mafioso's victory. The Mafioso's team has got so many iconic people that are listed under it that have played on the Face It team previously. And then we'll take a look at the standings at the end of this as well. So we've got one best of one. We'll raid out to well, look at the standings and we'll raid out to someone. There will be more matches tomorrow. Plenty of women's CS to enjoy. Okay. Should be going in very soon. You know what? We might have a look at standings whilst we've got a second now, actually. Okay. Div 2 standings. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Standings right now in Division 2. We have Control at the top. Promaja and Born to Lose are both flawless right now. Daiboken and Mafiosos both have 2 wins. Although 1 extra loss for Mafiosos, Daiboken's a little bit more of a clean record right now. We'll see whether that continues. This will be the difference maker, and one of these teams is going to shoot up higher onto the scoreboard. Let's take a look at the Div 1 stuff whilst I'm here as well. Standings. Let Her Cook, Clutch Chain. Surprises that when these 2 teams clash, I will weep tears of joy. KO Nokami is a team that I think I'm really excited about. I mean, this is just all very exciting. We've had a couple of teams that haven't actually played any games yet. Pika Boom Mix hasn't played any. Bigger Keep haven't played any. So, still plenty of time to come here. Admins are sleeping. I do not have IP. Okay, no, there we go. We've got IP. We've got IP now. We've got an IP. Woo. Had me sweat for a second. Phase of an academy team now, apparently. Phase up next. Okay. Cool. Okay. So we're just waiting for everything to be loaded in. Did you just try to eat the cable? Okay. Match should be starting soon. Thank you for bearing with me, everybody. We're just putting the final touches, getting everything ready for you wonderful people. One wing might go yummy cable nom nom. Yes, he also enjoys the taste of bubbles. Not that bubbles taste like anything, and not that he can eat them. I'll be honest, this is I've got good music come through from my observer. I've got a salamander on my screen. Life's good. Got some women's CS coming on up. Oh, that's a good noise. We're in game. That's a start. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This isn't good. Oh, we're in time for the knife round as well. Huddle be coming momentarily. Don't you guys worry. The wonderful Ono is on it. We can see the mini-map for a sec. There we go. Look at that. Smoothest, quickest transition. Straight into the action. Also, Arnie the Goat. Love seeing this top-down of the knife round. I think it just paints a way cooler picture. Also, is that a flank in the knife round? I mean, not that it's come to anything. Regroup the team, but... Ooh. I'm gonna give you one chance. Delete the message. Try again. Watch what happens. That was a threat, for those who were wondering. Not to any of you wonderful people, but just the people, the bots that come in and they're scam bots that are like, get viewers. I don't need viewers. I fear that if this stream had too many people viewing it, it might attract the wrong crowd. Possible ban evader monitoring. Okay, let me turn the volume up on this a bit. Let me turn the volume up on my PC a little bit as well. Okay. So did we just not knife round? Have I missed something? Textbook case is not my problem, you know? Oh, I accidentally muted it. There we go. All right. Oh, get caffeinated. I fear this may be a banger. I also fear that I might describe every women's CS match as a banger. Thus that it all loses its meaning. It's like that one quote from The Incredibles. And if everyone's super, no one is. If everything's a banger, nothing is. I was gonna say I was confused for a second there. I'm assuming there's just been a couple of tech issues that we're fixing. Face has some tech problems fixing servers. All good. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, got a new IP, we'll be back in shortly, everybody. Whilst we wait, I know what I can do. Last premiere mini games, Counter-Strike. Oh, okay. Hello there, Vi. How was it going? Okay. Okay, let's we're just waiting for the game to start. Rifler. Okay. Not Magic, so I'm thinking of it. Older than 23, that's what. Okay. Mafiosos indeed. Let's have a think. Let me have a think. Oh yeah, but who's older? Is Beltronic older? No, he's younger. Okay. It's not Russia. But it's a country near Ukraine. Okay. So maybe Polish? Polish players with a couple of majors, but not many, you know? Polish CS player. Is this cheating? Maybe. I'm not gonna win otherwise. So they're significantly old. Okay. No, Rallon was an Orpal. Rallon was an Orpal. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Google is right. Exactly. I'm not gonna get this on my own. Let's not kid ourselves. Mansu's not on there. Mansu's also an AWPer. Why am I only thinking of AWPers? It's not going to be Angelka, because Angelka's not been to a major, but she is also a Polish rifler. Oh, I think none of that matters, because I think we are in-game. Are we in-game? We are in-game. Sorry, I also realized I don't think I was even sharing the right screen there. I'm so good at my job. I'm not. Please someone send help. Okay. Looks like we're ready to go now. Looks like we're ready to go. Thank you everyone for bearing with me. The match is starting. Knife round's over. Unfortunately, team damage off right now. Cool. Sides picked. Daiboken starting CT side. Nice little advantage for them. Okay. Timer starts. First round underway. Gonna see Stash right into the heat of action, having a little bit of a look in mid. Smoke goes over the top. Deep smoke for apartment. And I love this. I don't know what the read is, but it is spot bloody on. Funnels them down through underpass. That's an amazing shot from Ardo. That's an amazing shot. Okay, here's the smoke coming on out. Sniffles is going to spot so many heads here. Oh, 3 clean shots. It's absolutely immaculate. There's another player here. Can hear the footsteps. Has help in a window. Stash has a little bit of a hop. Can't see them. Glimmer on sight. Cops a dink immediately. What is going on with the headshots here? Everyone's heads are magnetic. Okay. Emelax, nice stuff going on here. Nice clear out of sight. Everything's fine. Glimmer is just a shadow in the wind. Unfortunately, Stash holding the angle. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, what a sequence from Sniffles to start this up. I mean... Okay, we're seeing... immediately the scout come on out. Straight in towards mid. Is anybody... Oh, there are victims. There are victims here. Mality flashed, forced back. And actually, that is all of the deterrence they need just not to peek that scout. That flash, single-handedly, might have saved some lives. I say saved some lives. Held off their execution for just a little bit longer might be more accurate of a statement to say. Tapping away. Now, here they go. Peeking on out. Not quite going to connect the first shot, but it gives Sniffles the room to get into position. Jumping on up. Here's the first player. Donkey's footsteps have been heard almost certainly. Glimmer pushed up to chair. HE goes down. Not quite deep enough to do any damage. Now, they spotted the player chair. They don't really need to fight into this. They've got them held and pinned in mid here. Now, there's a push coming around from unknown all the way through apartment. But again, Emelax waiting for it. Donkey has actually managed to find the equalizing kill here. And that's given them the space to back away. Let's go, Daiboken. We've got Daiboken fans in chat. I'm loving this. Newly formed team, as far as I'm aware. New team in the women's circuit. Already amassing a following. Health bars for Mafiosos is where I'm mostly worried. Yes, Donkey has picked out the scout, but they're solo, and CYS has got the MP9 to end all MP9 positions here. Sniffles peeks on out. A1S being put to good use. Mality spamming away. Will find one. Has to be careful though, running out of bullets. And there's Emelax just dipping around the corner. Second round won, and it's without too much problem. They lose 2 players, but they deny the bomb plant and they only lose 2 players. Realistically, all you could ask for a conversion. Now the question is, what comes through in the bonus round? They've had to rebuy a couple of weapons. There's only 1 MP9 saved over. All Frenchies are behind them, so there's a couple of French players in other teams, I will say, though. Emerald over on Born to Lose, Astra on Bigger Keeper, Monkey D. Julie's still playing and hanging around. I will remember what team she's on in a second. I do know this, I've just forgotten off the top of my head. The French team's looking really, really good in the women's circuit right now, I'll be honest. Glimmer and Anakin both find their Sniffles, does find a pick to keep somewhat even. The health bars dwindling on a couple of these odds players will allow the A1s, the A4s to do some real damage. Very deep smoke there, but they're going to jump over the top of it. Ooh, Glimmer's been spotted, manages to find the first pick. Ooh, he squeaks out the trade there. Needs to double down. Good, that puts them in even... No, it doesn't put them in even footing. Unfortunately, Ruin's gone down. Upgrades to the AK. Time's not on their side. There's a kit and there's plenty of util. Molotov just back towards bench. See if they can whittle down the numbers in the fight. But no, that's the call to leave. What team is Monkey D. Julie playing on at the moment? That's my question. Because I know she's playing. I know she's somewhere. Is it Nokami? I think it's Nokami. I think I was right. But yeah, there's been loads of French players in the women's circuit, and that's really good to see. The French scene is thriving. Daiboken lost bonus rounds, put them in a weird situation. They forced up into the rifles predominantly at the expense of utility. I love the boosted up position here. Are they going to be ready for it? Looking around the corner. Lines up 2 beautiful scenes. Okay, Unknown. Good trade through there. Keeps it a winnable round. Sniffles, though, to peek on out. Unknown. Crazy reaction time there. Rush out there. Oh, Ruin needed that fight. You even get one of the Palace players there. That's, well, one of the players pushing A. And you've done enough. But now that's an empty A bomb site. So far removed. And if Unknown can get anything more is what I was about to say before she beats me to the punch. And this is a save. Weaponry is going to be so low. Buy is going to be dire next round. This MP9 can be passed over. An MLX can buy up a pistol. I reckon they're just going to be ecoing. So I think this will be the only weapon we see going into the next round. Except it's not going into the next round. Little bit of a problem there. Lovely stuff. Okay, tech pause this time. Well, we knew it had been too smooth. We knew that it had been way too easy so far. Okay, as we said, just the pistols coming into this one. Nothing much more. They're going to face an army. They're just going to rush out mid. Like the idea. Collateral pick there from Donkey to open it up. Immediately boot to the throat. There is no getting out of this one. That was a violent put down of the eco round. It's not technically over yet, but let's not beat around the bush. It's not long left for this world. Anakin peeks on out. Maybe a little bit surprised they managed to push so far around, but doesn't matter. It's a round on the board, and that is Mafioso's taking the lead. Now, Daiboken, big round coming up here. They can win this round, reignites them. If they, I want to see them win it. I want to see them win it convincingly without having to rebuy weapons, because they're having to rebuy weapons is costing them a lot. Because they're choosing to go into these rifles instead of the MP9s, it means they're out of lack of utility. It would mean that they could get a little bit more utility behind them. A little bit less money spent on having to rebuy loads of weapons because they're not cheaping out on them. And I respect it. Sometimes you've got to go with the luxury. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Ooh, misshot from Donkia. That's to make up for the collateral to start off the last round, you know? Hit 2 with 1 shot, you have to miss the next. It's just the laws of karmic balance. Unknown has been really good on these opening picks. It's early days, but I've already been impressed. CYS looking for the fight. Will take it. Oh, gun out. What are you doing? Anakin, Manatee both find theirs, and suddenly it's MLX left alone. And it started so well. I loved the idea of the push up, but it was a little bit flat on its face. However, MLX A4, they're going to look to take this away. Peeks on out, finds the first. I'd really be tucking in if I were you. I don't want to concede this weapon because you don't have the money to buy it again. Oh, caught switching hands. Literally hand in the cookie jar there. They see you reaching in for the cookie. Slap it away. Absolutely not. Cookie, biscuit. I feel like I should say biscuit because I've got this whole shtick that I'm the British one. I mean, my channel points are called Great British Pounds, for God's sake. Another tech pause. We're doing it again. I need some elevator music. Let me... Elevator music for tech pauses. Please don't give me an advert first. Oh, fuck off. There's an advert first. Yes, okay. There's a second advert as well. Okay. Thank you. Apocalypse is real. Okay. Oh, okay, we're back. Okay, the moment I get the elevator music up, we'll have it saved just in case there's another tech pause coming on up. Hopefully they've resolved any issues. They've been relatively swift, so hopefully it's something major. Again, just going to be the eco here. And this is the problem for Daiboken, is that they haven't been able to win the rounds. They haven't been able to make them all too expensive, and it has been costly for them. They've not been able to save over the weapons, which means they've had to rebuy these guns every single time, and that has left them with no funds, no moolah, no money. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. How was the stream? Oh, unknown, go for the first. Oh, well, that's a snazzy peek if ever I've seen one. Issue is Sniffles, not the AWP for the team. So this weapon, I'll be curious to see what we can find with it. MLX, lovely position. Ooh, if that connected with the head, that would have been devastation. I mean, it's already a way better round than we were expecting from them. Because 2 versus 2, footsteps have been heard. Oh, no. Oh, but they can't confirm the kill. Don't let this slip through your fingers. Don't let this slip through your fingers. That's an uncomfy one. You had it and then you lost it. It was a good one. We got an oomphy W today. Ooh, very nice. My curse of casting only stomps this month has been broken. Yes, I've had a couple of stomps there. We had a pretty one-sided affair earlier. They're never fun. Everyone likes to think that you like a stomp. I hate 13-0s. I hate 13-1s. I need it to be at least a 13-4. Because stomps are just awful because you're desperately trying to find some way to be like, guys, it's not over yet. Keep watching, please, I promise. I love the hover there. I love the Molotov in hand, just looking between the bomb, and it's like, the round's over. But yeah, congratulations to Oomphy for the W today. Another team that I'm looking forward to. I say this about every team. I'm looking forward to all of these teams. I'll level with you guys. Look me in the eyes. I fucking love the women's scene. I love the women's scene. And Pop's rating as well. Oh, thank you so much. How was the strengths of your game? How did it go? Was life good? W woman. Yep, exactly. Certified woman moment. I could say that because I am one. People might think you're biased. See, this is the thing. I have gotten in trouble for being biased before when I wasn't biased. But I'm being a little more biased with certain teams now. But also, I'm just biased towards the women's scene at the end of the day. I'm just here to support the scene, and it's such an incredible scene, and all the players are amazing and deserve all of the starlight and all of the spotlight is what I was trying to say. All of the love in the world, and to have all their games covered. So that's what I'm here for. Love the women's team to pieces. I will admit, there are teams that I have biases towards. There are players that I have biases towards. Any player that messages me to thank me for a stream, I will cast your game any day. Had a stand-in, so extra good. Ooh, very nice. Okay, I like the mid control. Daiboken switching it up here. 2 players pushing mid, and they've got the support from Catwalk. But this all hinges. If MLX goes down, then they just have the B site free. The other issue is that they've lost the opening duel. They've ferried them back, though. CYS, good for 2. Oh, spots the jump across to the 3rd. Doesn't get greedy and falls back. Under the watchful gaze and the protection of the orb. Lovely stuff. That's the turnaround that we needed. Now looking to regress mid, player from underpass to help pincer. And there's kind of a bit of a laissez-faire. I say it's laissez-faire. I mean, the orb's just immaculate. They have to invest a smoke into cutting off this line of sight. They're funneling into CYS. They're not even going to clear her. No! It was a very cosmetic look. And now Ruin's got line of sight. Double orb for the win. Ooh, was that? I don't know if they were trying to jump over there. The orb's holding this. This is... Oh, Dronk just got to hope for a missed shot. Or the back away, actually. But immediately jumps back up. Peeks on out. Ruin's got it. Clear as day. The path lights up. That orb shot had a mental little air traffic controller with just the little signs. Just the runway strip. Straight down. Okay. Good round from Daiboken. It breaks up the momentum of Mafiosos. I was going to say, if that's a round win for them, that gets expensive. And it means they can keep the double orbs. Because we didn't really get to see the double orbs be the centerpiece of the round in that. Now we get a chance for that. However, they know the orbs are being taken across. Smoke in for connector. Smoke in towards mid. Anakin runs down 2. That's one of the orbs gone. Lovely headshots coming on through here. Drop on down. It's just Rowan left. You know that she had an orb. And you know where it was positioned. It was over towards A. So now you can just not peek her, right? You've seen the orb. You saw her on A. You know that she carried the orb across from last round. Please don't give her any more. Please don't give her any more. Okay. Unknown finally is the nail in the coffin. Okay. Whew. Got a little bit stressed for a second there. I understand wanting to try take the orb away, especially because money is being something that you have had complete control over the flow of in this game. They have just been denying Daiboken any financial help here. And you can see it again here. They're on kind of bare bones buys. The utility is lacking. They've actually invested into the SMGs instead of going straight up to the A1Ss. Whether that's a money thing or whether they wanted the utility, not 100% sure. Okay, Sniffles has spotted 1. Smoke to go over. Oh, is it going to blossom in time? Decision to be made. Anakin caught dancing between the 2, and that's the issue. You don't pick a side, you're going to get caught in the crossfire. Gets caught out in Palace. Sniffle's still here waiting. CYS taking the long-range fight with the MP9. The most underrated of the sniper rifle classes, I would argue. Stash, lovely peek on out there. Unknown falls. Mality's good for the first. CYS, not a great fight for that gun. Glimmer finds a pick as well, and suddenly we're in a 2 versus 2. Minute on the clock. They're no closer to a site, but they know that the likelihood is that they're one either side. Daiboken just going to sit on their hands here. Ruin has the patience just to hold this. Just the confidence to hold this. Will be rewarded. Oh, no! The worst second to look away. The worst second to walk away. Come back, please. And Emalax is so far removed from the situation. There isn't a kit either. So if Ruin goes down, I fear this may be it. Emalax jumping on over. Oh, Glimmer's going to have heard all of this. Glimmer knows. It's just going to sit in the smoke. Does not have to do anything more than that. Oh, peek on out. Could have been risky business there, but Emalax goes down. And now Just Ruin. Are you looking just to hop on it with a smoke and ninja defuse? I mean, she goes for the first one. Here's the second. Oh, here's the footsteps. Out in the smoke. Oh, there's enough time. There's no kit available. If there had been a kit, suddenly this round, very different situation. But Donkia does enough. Clings on to that round with both hands for dear life. Secures them the 7th, but it's close. Daiboken, a kit in that situation. I think you stick it the second time, you win that. Alas, that's not how the cookie crumbled. I like talking if, buts, and maybes. I like talking hypotheticals. But ultimately, at the end of the day, that's not what we saw in the round. Kit didn't come in, Kit didn't come out, Kit didn't play a part, round gets lost. It is what it is. Now, Stash. Oh, I was so worried that was a team kill for a second. Misses the first, goes back for the second. Rowan can activate off the back of this. And if we see the position from CYS, that cuts off mid, keeps them safe from connector. However, now there's a bit of a worry because Ruin's got to be extra careful. Smoked off of sight isn't going to be able to contribute all too much. Mality, if she can find this pick, is everything. CYS, oh, she spotted a leg. That could have been a really, truly harrowing timing. Did she spot the leg? Maybe not. Might have just been filtered out by her brain as white noise because Mality finds the pick there. Run slowly round the corner, creeping, not wanting to give away a scrap of information. Swing out there from Glimmer is immaculate. And that is going to be an 8th round on the board here. And we head into the final round of the half. There's money for most of these players, but not all of them. CYS is going to struggle, and there's going to be utility lacking across the board. But I think that's the thing with Daiboken, is that the utility hasn't been something they've been prioritizing. So, saying that there's no utility, I sound like a broken record. There hasn't been utility for pretty much the whole map so far. Not in the same way that we've seen it from Mafiosos, I don't think. It feels like the Daiboken utility's been a little bit more reactive, as opposed to Mafioso's being a little bit more of a setup. Sniffles around the corner, spots the first. Oh, what a pick! Donkia, I mean, namesake Donk. Living up to the reputation. Ruin, go for the first. CYS, there's the trade. Health bars dwindling for these Mafiosos players. They've brought it back, however, to a 2 versus 2. Do they still think it's... I think they still think it's A. Lovely timing. And suddenly CYS has got a decision to make. Try to have a look. It's going to have a peer in towards A. Isn't going to see anything. Knows it's B. Now has a hell of a long journey to get back over. There isn't a kit either. There's no kit. There's no utility. Oh, it's been caught out in mid. And Mality wins out the fight. And there we have it. 9-3. However, 9-3. Harken back to the good old days of MR15 and CSGO. Zonic's Law. 11-4. Now, Valorant's always been MR12. They kind of adopted a similar thing. The Zonic's Law of MR12 is 9-3, the 9-3 curse. So if we see a pistol round win here, and if we see Daiboken able to keep the Mafioso's economy as on the ropes as their CT economy was, that's going to be big. Is it? Actually, let me have a look. Daiboken. Oh, it does seem to be video. Let me have a look. I want to go. Next time I'm in France, I'm gonna go. That's so cool. Oh, it's like a proper old style internet cafe. I love it. I'm so up for a road trip. I'm so up. Quick cheeky little trip to France, you know. One of the few benefits of living in the UK, actually. Easy access to mainland Europe. Okay. Timeout's over. Again, minute-long timeouts. They give us a bit of time to think. Gives the players a lot of time to think, actually. 3 flashes from Daiboken is criminal. Okay. Here's the underpass player as well. So they've got a good idea that there's a lot of mid-presence. The issue is the mid-presence is not what they've got to worry about. Donkey's found the first. Pick onto Malaty's good. However, Anakin, runs out of bullets, gets run on down. 2 versus 1. They know where they are. Bombs dropped as well is a little bit of a problem here. And running into a firing squad. Isolates the 1v1s. And manages to get them both. Stash. An insane clutch to give them the necessary pistol round win. That's their way back in. That's it. Phase 1 of the plan. Done. Well, phase 1 was 9-3, so you can activate the curse. Step 2, pistol round win, and there's not going to be a whole lot of a buy here, because CT Economy doesn't like it. Je ne parle pas français. I do not speak French. Okay. I do worry. The Desert Eagle. It scares me. Trey Bean. CYS. Lovely picks. Donkey's found 1. We talked about the Desert Eagle being good, but weapons diff at the end of the day. There's the first. Donkey, yeah, peaks on out. It's good damage. I'd argue, given what they came into this round with, it's serviceable. My God, I can't call anything. Okay, unknown. Drop down in towards mid. That flash, is a problem. However, eyesight vision regained. They line up for Malaty. That's a bit of a pain. CYS needs something and is not going to be awarded a single pick. It's going to be given a bit of damage. Glimmer, messy fight. Emanax manages to get onto site. The issue is, getting onto site, awesome. Bomb, fucking nowhere nearby. Bomb is gone. And it's not exactly recoverable here as well. I mean, if Rowan finds that pick quickly, maybe. But that's not the case. I'm only saying this so you drop me, or... What is this? The Yakinda-Jame relationship from their time playing together. Yakinda, drop up. Wild statement I'm about to say. Yakinda was just James' sugar daddy in game for their whole time playing together. I loved it. I was so here for it. The power that you hold if you're the teammate with money and somebody's asking for an AWP. Delectable. Flash over the top. Looking to push heavy on the B. A lot of mid-presence. You got to be careful, creeping on up. Actually, just going to fall back a little bit here. There's the peek into window, blows open the smoke. Donkey gets in and gets out unscathed. Sniffles is going to take down Malaty. Same cannot be said for her. Donkey, though. Donkey. Okay, Glimmer's found hers. And Anakin with the last. All across the map, just pepperings of 1v1s. All of them won. This is an issue. Daiboken doesn't have money. They have to eco here. They have to eco here so that they can try play for overtime, which is 7 in a row. Not liking that. 7 in a row is scary. Okay. Walking through Palace silently. Whole team's here. It's a party. Oh, there's the pick on out from Donkia. Amazing. Look at that. The way she just switches between targets. I mean, Donkia, beautiful stuff. Is going to have the it's not the ace stolen away because Anakin actually got 2 there. I thought it was the ace for a second. But yeah, amazing to dispatch there of the eco. So clinical, so cold. You have given Daiboken nothing to work with. No bomb plants, no kills. It means that even coming into this, they all have AKs. The util department. Again, I'm harping on about it again, but it's just so glaring that they've got so little to work with. There's not a single Molotov in sight. 3 flashes for the round in total as well is... Timeout call from Daiboken. Might as well use them. You get 5 minutes worth of them. And you're on match point. You're on series point because it's best of 1. Here, let me give you a quick little bit of elevator music whilst we wait for the timeout to end. Okay, right. Timeout's over. We're back. God, I gotta quickly drink my Pepsi. Meh. Okay. Due stop for this last round. Potentially last round. Smoke for mid. It's going to block off in case there's an AWP. There isn't. Flash over the top. They're looking to take mostly apartments control. They are sending in Sniffles to try find something in mid. Has been fairly successful, all things considered. One of the front runners in the team. Okay, and relax. Good for the first. Important opening pick. It goes untraded. CYS needs to find this pick. Goes down here. That's a problem. And we have a problem on our hands. And relax. Finds another one. Donkey kind of just backing into a little bit willy-nilly there. But Mality's already on the approach. I love this position. And if we can see Unknown getting towards Catwalk, that could be a lovely little pincer. Alerts them of her presence pretty early on, but has to just get the kill to establish herself here. Anakin goes down, and now we talked about this Catwalk position. Oh, Ruin's holding for it. Mality good for one more, but Daiboken, they hang on for another round. Ooh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Issue is, mafiosos have so much money. Even if they lose this, they still should have enough that they have a somewhat serviceable buy in the next round. They win this round and the next. The comeback's on. I'm calling it now. I need to see them get to 12-8, and I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Okay, Anakin getting aggressive. This could either go really well or really badly. Oh, 2 players caught with utility out. Upgrade to the AK, round the corner, hungry for more, and she's gonna get it. Peppering in mid, Unknown's found one, Sniffles the last player left, and in a matter of seconds, just wonder where the team's evaporated to. Flashing around the corner, they know that she's top mid, and they line up to find the pick. Sniffles goes down. I'm just going to pause it here for a second, because I got something I want to talk about here for a sec. It's a little less prominent at the end of this round than I thought it would be, but considering the disparity in... The kill disparity is not actually too great. Well, maybe. There was, if we look at the end of last round, let me go back a little bit here. If we look at, like, the kills here, this round here, the kill disparity is actually not huge. And I think that's a really good sign there for mafiosos for how they're playing there. They're clean, they're efficient, it's just looking so good. But that is GG's. I don't know if anybody actually put channel points against it, so I don't know if you even gain any points or if you just get the 1,000 that you put in back. I think you do. I'm sorry, Pop. If I'd known, I would have put some channel points in. But that is going to be it for the day. We'll do a quick little bit of a look at standings and how that's affected everything quickly. Standings, we've got Control leading the charge 4-0, Pramaja 3-0, Mafiosos 3-2, Born to Lose 3-0, and then Unity Eclipse 3-0. Those are our top 5 teams. But it's been looking really good from a load of these. The Div 2 teams have really impressed me, I think. But that is unfortunately going to be it from me. However, we'll do one last thing before we go. We'll do a quick. Why has it done that? We'll do a quick Bilbo check. Bilbo is. I actually don't know where Bilbo is. Where is he hiding? I think he's. Wait 1 second. I've got an arrow specifically. I think he's there. I think that's his tail. But he might be hiding. Ah, he's hiding. Anyway, that is gonna be it. Oh, there. Yeah, that was him. Okay. He spooked himself on absolutely nothing. But that is going to be it for me. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to find somebody to raid out to. If Heku's still alive, we'll probably go say hi to her. I don't think she is. Forks is live, however. So we'll go say hi to Forks. / raid Lydia Forks. Go say hi to Forks me. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, for supporting the women's scene. It means the world. We'll be back tomorrow for more women's CS. Don't you worry. You can't get rid of me that easily. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, and I will catch you wonderful people around. Goodbye.